everyone. It's been a hot minute since I vlogged, and this probably won't be the intro. Like, I'll probably insert something fun before this intro, like me reading or something, I hope. But I have been reading a lot, and I thought I would start a vlog just to document and talk to somebody, because I've been stuck at home since more than 2 weeks now because of the lockdown. Like, I've not even stepped out, forget like going for essentials or anything. Like, I've not done that either, which is just crazy because the condition in India has been just horrible, and I don't like to dwell too much upon it. Like, I have been reading the news, but I give myself a certain time limit to read the news, and then I'm like, I need to focus on my mental health and not, you know, go into a rabbit hole. So after all that context, I want to talk about the books I'm reading and I am loving currently. So I finished A Court of Wings and Ruin on Saturday, and it was so good. I am so happy that I finally finished it, and I obviously gave it 5 stars. And I'm not going to pick up A Court of Frost and Starlight just yet, just because I want to read a few other books in the summer. So I picked up Beach Read on Sunday, and I finished that book yesterday, and yesterday was Monday, so I finished it in 2 days, which was amazing. And today's Tuesday, and I have started reading Shadow and Bone yesterday night, and I am already at 35% of the way through it, and I am enjoying it. Like, it's not my absolute favorite just because I keep thinking about Sarah J Maas's books, and I feel like the storyline is kind of you know, sort of similar to Throne of Glass, though not really, but it's good so far. And obviously I started reading it because Shadow and Bone has released on Netflix, and I wanted to watch it because I have my vacation coming up soon in May, and I thought, what better way to spend it rather than watch a Netflix series, and especially that's based on a book. So I started it. I'm enjoying it so far. Shadow and Bone is about this girl, Alina, who, like, this is not a spoiler, but she finds out she has some power, and this power can help save the, like, war-torn world. Oh shoot, that is such a tongue twist. A war-torn world. My ASMR room in the background paused. But yeah, so that's the entire premise of the book, and it's pretty interesting. But I did spoil myself slightly when I was looking at some things on Google. I would highly recommend not Google anything if you don't want to spoil yourself like I did, but I don't mind it because the spoilers, like, not a big deal to me, because I would have anyway understood. Like, I was slightly disappointed by the spoiler just because I was hoping for something else. But anyway, I also started watching a little bit of the show today while I was eating lunch, and it was good. I feel like the adaptation, like the characters and everything, is pretty good, and so far I feel like the show is going to be great. Though I've only watched like half of the first episode, so I have, oh, the currents are back. I've only watched like half of the first episode, and I'm planning to watch the rest after I finish the first book, because I feel like I might finish it by tomorrow. Fingers crossed. That's if I do not get caught up with a lot of work. I was actually planning out my week today, even though it's Tuesday. I'm quite late, but I've been sort of tired, so I planned it out today, and yeah, I'm just having a really good reading time, and I haven't picked up the camera, so I thought I would do that. But I'm going to get back to some work, get a shower, and then I'm going to have my dinner and get in bed and read some more of Shadow and Bone. Hi everyone, it is actually Thursday. It's been a while since I spoke to you last, but I have been reading Shadow and Bone on my Kindle, like I told you previously, and I'm now 70% of the way through the book, which is quite a lot, and I think I might finish this today or at the most tomorrow if I'm a little busy today, because I do have some work to wind up. But so far it's interesting. There was one plot twist that I did not see coming that happened, and I was a bit surprised, But I must say that I keep comparing this book a lot to A Court of Thorns and Roses and Throne of Glass. To me, I feel like this book is kind of a mashup of those two books, but in a different way, where I'm not as fond of this book as compared to those two books, and I do feel like I love Sarah J Maas's writing a lot more than Leigh Bardugo is currently, but I have heard that Six of Crows is way better than this book apparently. I do have Six of Crows in the special collector's edition as well, so I'm quite excited about that. And I also actually started watching the TV show, the adaptation by Netflix, and I have finished 2 episodes. I'm currently on the 3rd episode, and I just don't understand why they have added Six of Crows characters in there, so I'm a little confused about that. I don't know if I should be watching it if I've not read Six of Crows, but I feel like Six of Crows, because it's set about 2 years later to Shadow and Bone, I feel like it should be fine. But yeah, so far my thoughts are that it is alright, but I feel like there's not a lot of character development to me. It just feels like everything is happening too quickly, and Alina, I just have a lot of problems with the way she thinks. Like, she's kind of self-deprecating, but at the same time, I just don't understand how she's jumping to one thought to another, and it's just weird. And plus, I feel like I read Throne of Glass quite a long time ago, but in that, Selena was an orphan, and now here even Alina is an orphan, and the names are so similar. And just the fact that there are so many cliches in this book, and I'm just not really happy with the romance, the way it's going, the way, I mean, I have kind of spoiled myself with what happens in the end, like who Alina ends up with, and I'm not happy about that. I don't feel the chemistry. I feel like Sarah J Maas is just really good with writing her romance, so I'm kind of spoiled by that. But yeah, those are my thoughts so far. I feel like the adaptation by Netflix though is really good, so yeah, they've done a good job with the books to series, but I do feel like the story itself isn't as great as I would have liked a fantasy to be. So for me right now, I feel like the book is gonna be 3 stars, which is alright. It's like a medium rating for me, but I'm gonna go now and finish work because it's just like 11:30 a.m. and I have quite a bit of work to finish, so I'll see you later, hopefully with more thoughts on this book. Good morning everyone. It is Friday morning and it is the last day of work for us because we start our summer holidays from tomorrow, which is 1st May, and that's quite exciting. And even though we do have work in the summer and I do have quite a bit of corrections and assessment and all of that, but it's still going to be a lighter schedule for me, so I can read more, and I'm really excited about reading the most. But yeah, I've not been vlogging as much all week, but yesterday night I finished Shadow and Bone, and I had thoughts to share with you about it. I feel like I didn't vlog as much throughout the reading process, but I did read it quite quickly, and I've been busy because it's the last week of work, and we've had a lot of things to do before we wind up our work. Anyway, I'm gonna go and grab a coffee just because it's nearly 8 and I have to start my first class soon, so I'm gonna see you later. Oh, and I'll also update you with my thoughts on Shadow and Bone then. Good afternoon everyone. It is about 2:46 p.m. and I'm finally free to talk about Shadow and Bone, which I have the Kindle with me. I don't have the book, so I could not find the book in the physical box set just because they're all sold out on Prime. And I mean, that's not a surprise considering it's a series now, so probably all of the readers out there wanted to buy it. But anyway, I did read the first book and I finished it yesterday like I told you in the morning, and I did enjoy it, but I gave it 3 stars. So I left a detailed review on my Goodreads, so you can go and read it there. But it was a good book, honestly. Like, I didn't hate it or anything, but it's just that like 3 stars is a good enough rating for me. It means that I liked the book, but I didn't love it, or it wasn't a favorite, because there were just few elements. Like, firstly, the fact that the book followed like normal tropes that we always see in fantasy, like an orphan girl, the love triangle, the fact that she was always self-deprecating and she's too skinny because she doesn't eat, which, I mean, it's all something that I've always seen in fantasy. And the funny thing is, I have read A Court of Thorns and Roses just a few weeks before, like I read the entire series, and before I read Shadow and Bone, and I felt like the writing in that was way better than this one. And I mean, I do understand that this was Leigh Bardugo's first book, and that's why probably what I thought was affected because of that, and the fact that I really loved A Court of Thorns and Roses and even Throne of Glass, and it felt like this book was a mashup of both of those, which was kind of crazy. But I really do not regret reading this. I really did enjoy it because the Netflix adaptation of the series is so good. I mean, it's so similar to the book. I mean, they've changed a few things, which is a good thing because I don't want to watch exactly what is happening in the book, and I do like some changes that are made for the adaptation. So one change, like a big change, is the fact that we see Six of Crows characters appearing in the series. For example, there's Cass and Inej and Jesper, which I really get annoyed by Jesper, but I've not still read Six of Crows, but I'm still enjoying this, and I feel like it's going to be a fun series. I'm on the 3rd episode, and I'm actually sitting right now in my bed and watching the 3rd episode because I've been free now since I finished work and I have holidays now, so I'm really excited to watch the entire series and see what I think of it compared to the book. But yeah, that like those are all my thoughts on the series. And one other thing I didn't really like in the book is the fact that the romance just didn't pull me in. I don't know why, but and having read like a romance comedy that I absolutely loved before this didn't help. Like, I finished reading Beach Read a few days back. Like, I started it on Sunday and I ended it on Monday. I think I told you already about that, but since I loved that book and it was a romance, and then here the romance just doesn't make sense to me, which it's fine. But yeah, I feel like it depends on the reader. And I also picked up another book at night because I finished Shadow and Bone, and that is Summer at Little B Street Bakery. And I'm so excited because I've been meaning to read this in the summer, and I'm like 20 pages in, which is not a lot, but it's chapter 3. So I read like 2 chapters in the night, and that was really fun. But I'm planning to read more today with some evening like tea or something, and just chilling and having relaxing, calming day. But those are all my plans. I'm gonna go back and watch episode 3 of Shadow and Bone and just relax. Yeah. Hello everyone, good afternoon. It is 1:30 p.m. on Saturday, 1st May, and it is officially the beginning of my summer holidays, and I am really excited, even though I do have work to finish. So I'm going to probably take the first week of the holidays to finish all the work I have to do. And 5th May is my birthday, so I will be taking a little bit of an off from work and just relaxing. But because it is lockdown, I won't be stepping out a lot, nor will I be having a party, just because it is not safe to do that right now. So I'll probably be celebrating my birthday again later on once everything goes back to normal, because things are really bad in India right now, and just thinking about it makes me so sad that I try and keep my mind off it and stay sane by just reading books or, you know, watching something that makes me feel basically it takes my mind off all my anxieties. But that being said, I have been watching Shadow and Bone, and yesterday I reached episode 6, and I finished episode 6 in the morning actually while I was having breakfast. I ate some oodles. So Safolda has released these ring noodles that they call oodles, and they were quite good, though they were a little too soupy for me, so next time I would add less water. But yeah, that's what I did, and that's been my morning. It was quite relaxing, and I plan to start episode 7 of Shadow and Bone and just finish the rest 2 episodes because it's only till episode 8. And the show is so well made, honestly. I love the fact that they have added characters from Six of Crows because that just makes it even more exciting. And I love just the way they have changed up the story, and it definitely keeps me intrigued, especially Nina in the show. She's just so fun. I love her character the most in the show so far, and I am just really enjoying watching it. I didn't think I would because I never like anything on screen that is like a book adaptation, but here I would say the show is just as good, if not better, from the book. And I feel like that is something I always feel when it comes to a TV series. I've not still read Game of Thrones just because of the disappointing ending. I did not even watch the show, but I do know the show was well made as well. And same goes for You. The Netflix adaptation of the book is just so good. So highly recommend watching TV shows of book adaptations rather than movies. But I would say Pride and Prejudice movie adaptation was also really good, though I also like the BBC adaptation. Anyway, I'm really sorry, I've gone off a tangent here, but coming back to the show, going to finish it today, and I'm really excited. Also, I did take the time to get ready in the morning. Like, I always do this every day, where I give myself half an hour in the morning to just get ready for the day because it makes me feel more ready and pumped up and productive, and it doesn't make me feel, you know, sluggish because I'm staying at home all day. And I always like get ready and put some eyeshadow on. So I've been practicing my eyeshadow skills, if I would say, in the lockdown, just because I always wanted to get good at applying it, but I was just so bad. Like, every time I tried it, I used to look like a panda, but I've gotten much better at it. And today I used this really cool Huda Beauty mini palette, and it's just turned out really so glittery. I wanted to show you the palette just because it's so pretty. Let me just show it to you. So I have quite a bit of an eyeshadow collection now, but I'm just gonna show you the palette I used today. So you can see why I actually really love this palette, because it is a mint palette. And funnily enough, even my bedsheet is pink mint today. So yeah, I'm living my mint life. But let me open this. Just look at those pretty colors and the glitters. So today I didn't actually go for a mint look, even though I do love mint, because I felt like it's I just felt like using more warm colors, though I feel like even my nail pink goes with this. But I used this little tan brown color, and I used this glitter, and then I also used this in the middle of the lid just to kind of add more sparkle. And honestly, this glitter was just so freaking sparkling. I don't know how to describe it. It is just so sparkly. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but they just feel so magical. But yeah, this is my first Huda Beauty palette actually, but I do plan to get another one maybe for my birthday. I'm planning on getting a few palettes, and my mom did gift me a palette as well. And I also got a few lip balms from Laneige. I wanted to show you that as well because I have been enjoying this so much. So these are the Lip Glowy Balms by Laneige, if you can see that. And these are just so nourishing and lovely to use at home. And because of being indoors so much, I do enjoy lip balms a lot more now rather than lipsticks. And that's why I have been using a lot of lip balms, and these are just so hydrating. And if you like have really dry lips but you don't like waxy lip balms, you may love these, and they're not even sticky really. So but yeah, that's my little beauty chit chat. I'm gonna get to some stuff. I'm actually going to plan out a little bit of my day before I get back to watching Shadow and Bone. She is so cute. Hi there. Hello. Hello everyone. It is quite a bit later. It is nearly 10 p.m. and I had quite a relaxing day. I finished Shadow and Bone, the series, in the evening today, and it was so good. I honestly loved it more than the book, kind of, just because they added in the Six of Crows characters in there, and they did kind of find a way to integrate them in the plot of the book, which was just crazy. I absolutely enjoyed the series, and even when I knew all of the plot twists that were coming up, they did add in new elements because of the new characters, and it was just played out so well. I cannot wait for season 2, and I will be reading the rest of the books as well, and I'm just so excited. As you can see, Honey is relaxing with me here, and I'm gonna go and get in bed and continue reading Summer at Little Bee Street Bakery. But I'm going to be ending the vlog here, and I really don't think this vlog was all that great just because I had a really busy week, so I feel like I shouldn't have started the vlog during the last week, but I just was really excited to read and watch Shadow and Bone, and that is the main reason I even vlogged at all. And I also wanted to show you something that Gav sent me today. So he actually sent me a book today, and that was just so sweet of him. So he used this, I think, like Swiggy service that they have. It's called Swiggy Genie or something, to send me a book that he got me, and just look at that. I was so happy. It's kind of like a pre-birthday gift for me because my birthday is on 5th May. And today is 1st May, but that was just so sweet of him. So yeah, that was another like highlight of my day. But yeah, I'm gonna go now and relax and unwind, and that's the plan. I'm gonna see you in a new vlog, and I hope you're staying safe and taking care of yourself. Bye.